I think Cathy Freeman running with the Aboriginal flag meant something to most blackfellas, not just myself.
As she does, she runs around, a victory lap with the Australian and the Aboriginal flag. And this, really pumped our hearts up. We were really so pleased that this woman had the gumption to do this.
Yes, it was subversive, it was powerful, it made a strong political statement. It was an act of sovereignty and self-determination. But for me, when I saw it, I felt, and maybe it was because it was a look on her face, I felt it was really an act of pride. And that just so resonated with me.
Cathy had always run with both flags all the time, and I remember the first time she did it at the Commonwealth Games, and Arthur Tunstall, God rest his soul, freaked out about it.
And I thought, anything that Arthur's against, I'm for.
Only white people make it controversial.
Idiots who began that criticism, I thought that they were on the wrong side of history.
Everybody, the world, Australia at large, all the black fellas, white fellas, all different nationalities that had settled here post-war, were all rooting for Cathy.
And I think there were so many lessons in that moment for all Australians to understand that we can be proud of our country, and we can certainly be proud of and have the right to assert our identity.
I didn't see why there would be a problem about her flying both the Australian flag and the Aboriginal flag. I thought, if she wants to do it, let her do it. She's done the nation proud. Can we not just give her this one moment?
Here is a woman who, with both flags, took her victory lap saying, I'm proud of my country, I'm proud of my Aboriginal heritage, and I own them.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to solve this problem, but I still struggle with the idea that the Union Jack's in the corner of the actual Australian flag.
I'm a migrant, and I look at the Aboriginal flag as part of my national identity. It represents part of the land on which I live and the history of the land on which I live. And so that's important. That's important for all of us in this country, regardless of where we came from.
I think it's fair to say there's a much broader acceptance now within the Australian community about those sorts of symbolisms and a place for the recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders.
And I remember having a lengthy chat with Arthur Tunstall many years later, and he admitted that he got that wrong way back then, and he had come to see how important that was and how much that meant to a lot of people, and how actually that was Australia's story as well.
There still remains elements of the community that are incredibly hostile to any of these kinds of recognitions, but I sort of feel like the middle ground has shifted.